الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. جزا الله الشيخ على هذه الخطبة الطيبة ونسأل الله أن ينفعنا بها. هذه ترجمة مختصرة للجالية غير ناطقين باللغة العربية. المحاسبة is to take account for something. Specifically, as Muslims, this is an action that is required of us so that the believer reflects on his deeds, and it allows him to be able to improve his condition and his relationship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is something the Shaykh Abdullah he talked about, the importance of al-muhasabah, of one's nafs, that one takes into account the actions of his soul, that he takes into account his own actions and he reflects on them, and that is a means of a person being able to rectify his mistakes and to improve his condition and to improve his actions that he does for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He mentioned many ayat of the Quran, many actions from the Salaf, from the Khulafa Rashideen, about the importance of doing this accounting of themselves. One of the narrations that he mentioned was from the illustrious companion Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu, who one time was looking at a tree that was being encircled by birds, and he looked at this situation and he thought about it, and he said to himself, and he compared himself, and he wished that he was like the birds, and he said, "Oh, you birds, you do what you do, you eat and then you die, and you have no account before Allah Azza wa Jalla, you have no responsibility." And he mentioned this radiallahu anhu because he was the Khalifa to Rasul. He was the one who inherited the leadership of the Ummah after the Prophet ﷺ, and he had a lot of responsibilities and burdens on himself. And so he utilized this reflecting and taking into account his actions as a means of purifying himself and reflecting on his shortcomings. And this is one of the benefits that he mentioned about reflecting on one's actions, that one sees one's deeds as being little, and he does not become arrogant and think that he is doing a lot, and therefore he stops doing what he needs to do. So in general, the whole of this khutbah reflected about the importance of this taking into account one's soul. And he mentioned ayat from the Quran, like in Surah Al-Zilzal, in which Allah Azza wa Jalla mentions that whoever does an atom's worth of good, he will see it, and whoever does an atom's worth of bad, he will see it. Allah Azza wa Jalla is reminding us in this ayah the fact that everything that we do is being seen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we will be accountable for it. As well as the ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah, in which Allah Azza wa Jalla says, وَإِن تُبْدُوا مَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَوْ تُخْفُوهُ يُحَاسِبْكُم بِهِ اللَّهُ. That whether you manifest what is in yourselves or you hide it, it is known by Allah. Allah will see it. So the believer recognizes that and he accounts for his actions. And he also mentioned the importance of al-istighfar, that the person is continuous in his making istighfar. And he mentioned that istighfar is not just for those people who are doing bad, but istighfar is recommended at the end of many good actions like salah, like after making hajj, as Allah mentioned in the Quran. So al-istighfar, seeking forgiveness of Allah Azza wa Jal, is an action that the believer should be always doing, and he should be consistent in it, because it is a means of seeking forgiveness of Allah Azza wa Jal and recognizing that one is accountable to Allah and seeking help from Allah Azza wa Jal in His forgiveness. So we ask Allah Azza wa Jal in this blessed month of Ramadan, in the last 10 days of this blessed month, that He help us to be of those who reflect and take into account our actions of what has preceded for the month. And we ask Allah Azza wa Jal to accept our deeds. هذا والله أعلم. سبحانك يا ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.